Hmm.
Go forth to victory. This had better be good.
Mm-mm-mm. Good morning. Now, Rhino, thank you for 6 months. Let's see. Am I gambling this morning or no? Ooh, I am. Gamba addiction is strong. I can quit whenever I want to. There's no way I don't profit. Well, this queue is fast. Auctioneer warns you if there's a big jump in price, yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of ore. Actually, yes. Dawnstone, yeah. Oh, that's start. Good morning, good morning. Well, I bought at 67 silver per hour. Usually I make profit at 77 silver per hour. So I'm like, unless there's like some fringe RNG event, this is gonna be profitable. Hello. I'm good. Any Pico games planned for today? I have nothing planned for today. I know with Zico and Hydra we're gonna have to push some rating at some point, but that's probably gonna be late afternoon or tonight. I actually don't know what I'm gonna do today because I don't want to tank this rogue's rating, like the MMR. So it might just be a battleground and chill day, if you guys don't mind. There was a druid as well. Good night, Mighty. Defending, of course. Definitely not so I can prospect in peace. Is he gonna let me restart? Can we hit the water instead of the prompt, Mr. Pharaoh? Sheesh. Marnie 94. What's the problem? Nice, nice, nice.
Victory lies ahead. We will have justice.
Mm. No arenas today, just BGs. I'll probably play arena later. Yeah, I do still have the cat. She's actually staring at me right now. You know when the cats look at you and they do, like they're looking at you regularly and they do, and they suss you out? She's sussing me out right now. I'm not sure why. I haven't done anything. Like, what? Nothing. Why are you looking at me like that? Don't worry about it. I'm worried about it. It's plotting.
Makra. Strength.
I've been trying. I'm gonna try this new spec for Rogue Mage. See what happens. Wait, I took puncturing wounds. Fuck's sake. You know, my brain is thinking this is gonna be a scuffed spec, and automatically scuffed spec means daggers, so just I automatically took puncturing wounds. God damn it. Minus 50 gold. You bring your big data problems to me. I say your data set fits in RAM. You pay me 10,000 euro for saving you 500,000 euro. What do you think? I didn't understand anything. Your brother will, I guess. Why is this happening me? Oh, a living ruby. Nice. Mm. 1,000. The fuck? Hello, Dorf. Sorry for your diarrhea. Why is everyone sick? I'm not sick. That's good to hear. I've been sick for 4 days, sore throat. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. Oh, 3K Chris meant to be happening? I guess so. Veleda. Is this Guild Wars 3? Sadly, no. When is Guild Wars 3 coming out? To be announced. To be announced. But it's most definitely coming out, right? It does have a Steam page. So does Ashes of Creation. Resist. Yeah. Mhm. 5% is technically enough, but it does feel insufficient. What's the best build for an orc rogue? Same as always. Same as every other race. Your build doesn't change depending on what race you play. So mutilate then. No, it's still 70. More depends on the comp. Yeah. I'll have coffee one. Oh no, I didn't have coffee. Or do you want? I need to lower my volume, my headphones are too loud. I don't have cheat days. Oh, I do. It doesn't matter. Hi, marketing for the 8 months. Is Subrog the best? Yeah. Murder on the dance floor. I use one-handed axes quite a bit. Is there any difference in build for each weapon? Can't use axe as a rogue. Thank you. Cat was spam meowing this morning. Did you hear her? Did you hit my monitor when it's through? Wait, let me try it. Yeah. What did you do and go? Somewhere in the tree. Murder on the dance floor. I have poison, so it's a little scuff. Is this your favorite flavor of WoW? No, I actually don't like TBC that much. This is definitely not my favorite flavor of WoW. Will we ever see El Pico again? Nope, I deleted El Pico. How's the Kit Kat coffee? Oh, we've had it before. I think it's mid. Martina likes it. Yeah, I think I like TBC more than Wrath. Mop? No, I think Mop is the worst expansion. I like Legion the most. Legion or Vanilla? I like Legion the most, then Vanilla, and then TBC. And either Wrath or BFA. Of course, a rogue main would like classic. Fair. I don't remember health pools in Legion, I just remember people getting smoked by Poison Bomb.
Strength and honor. Taboo.
Okay. Pay attention, PS0. Don't fuck it up. There's a party in my head. I actually want to take Eviscerate, see if I can get some big ass Eviscerates. Let's see, did I mess up something? I did not. Can you do World PvP in Vanilla Era? I can. I'm actually quite well known for it. A lot of opponents. Why did you pick that talent? Just testing. Your weapons do break if you hit blade too long. They break if you hit anything for too long. Mm. Real quick gear rundown. I am pretty much full bis. As bis as it gets, more or less. The cat trinket, it gives you stealth level. It gives you 1 stealth level. That's why rogues run it. It's like it's a slightly worse brooch, but it gives you stealth level. So for rogue, it's slightly better than brooch. How come rogues don't use mace like they did in the very first TBC? Yeah, we do. I'm using a mace right now. We don't play the same talents though. Because we're playing the last patch of TBC and the mace spec is a bit nerfed. So nobody plays mace spec. Nobody's coming LM. LM big? Finally. Oh my god, it is big. Here we go. Yes. Go send them. 911, what's your emergency? I see a Draenei Shaman. Let's see. Holy hell! Massacre. I don't think they're coming LM again. I guess shit. They might. Oh my god, they are coming here again. Hell yeah, bro. Bro, I'm getting ice lanced every global. Good morning. Mm, 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 mm. Audible Premium? I don't know what that even means. Hello. Do you switch targets so effectively? I don't know. I don't even think about it. Are you stab? Apparently you get 2 months for gifting 1 sub. Do you? I bind pet stop attack on tab. Am I a weirdo? Whatever works for you, man. When I press tab, it goes to the moon. Any particular configuration active? Well, on targeting in your keybinds, you can choose different targeting methods. You can make it so it targets enemies. It can target enemy player, nearest enemy player. I used to get beaten by my older brother for binding on caps lock. I think that's common. I'm the only person I know that doesn't have caps lock bound to anything. Reset? Do you do pools, hot tub streams with that thing behind you? The floaty? No, we go to the beach. Hi, is Rogue OP classic in TBC? Yes. I say that as a rogue man. I didn't feel equally challenged against other classes until Wrath. Yeah, maybe. I'd say it's definitely OP, but is it also not OP in Wrath? Who's Asian Bunny? I mean, obviously it's an Asian girl. No, she's not online. What does she do? Nothing. I never really watch girl streamers, not gonna lie. Not because I'm sexist or something. It's just what I watch is not usually done by girls. Me too, gotcha. Not like that. I meant like WoW Arena. To be fair, I don't watch many guys either. The only streams I watch are yeah, but I don't watch PvEers. There are girls playing WoW, but they do dungeons. They don't PvP. They do arena. It must be retail arena. Well, I don't watch retail arena. Snow Mix is pretty good at WoW arena. If she's a paladin. Why would I watch a paladin play? I mean, it is true. Classic is definitely more toxic than retail. That is 100% true. Oh, retail has tryhards as well, but classic is definitely way more toxic than retail. Yeah, no, I don't watch retail arena or retail healers. Honestly, the only healer I used to watch playing retail is Hydra. When he was playing Soul Shuffle, I actually find it kind of funny watching healer Soul Shuffle because they get Q so fast compared to DPS. Like I have to sit a 20-minute queue and they get Q every 2 minutes. It's so hard to see what's going on in retail arena. Yeah, if you're not used to it. I'm sure if you play it for a while, you get used to it. Currently, I can't tell what's going on either. To be fair, it's the same with TBC for me. If I'm watching like the previous King of the Hill, Hydra was playing Priest Lock against like mage priest or something, and I didn't know what I was looking at. I don't play any of those classes, right? I don't know the win condition, so I'm just seeing some players run around trying to kill each other. But I think that's the biggest issue with retail. The win condition is not as clear as it is in TVC. TVC is way more scripted, I think. I don't play retail, but it feels like it's way more scripted. It's also way easier to fuck up on TVC, especially if you play double DPS. I think that's why druids are actually so good in TVC, because they allow you to make mistakes. If you play with a druid, you're allowed to fuck up. But let's say you want to play double DPS, you want to play, I don't know, you want to play rogue mage. You're not allowed to fuck up. If you fuck up, you go next arena. The game ends instantly. It's the same with roguelock. Whenever you have two classes and none of them can heal, as soon as you fuck up or someone on the team fucks up, the game ends. Even if it, let's say you have a perfect game and nobody on your team fucks up, if you choose a wrong strat, or if you're not on the same page and you do something like different, you overlap something, the game ends. It's actually so unpleasant. Nah, Resto Shamans can fuck up. You can fuck up on Resto Shaman. Thing is, on Resto you don't really have that many buttons. You just purge and Frost Shock or Earth Shock. And you keep Earth Shield. All your spells are instant. You never really cast anything. Most Resto Shamans, they don't even fake. You can just cast a heal. It doesn't matter that much because you're so tanky. Getting interrupted is not that impactful. Double Pump Pyro Mage in twos? I don't think I've seen that recently. I must have seen that at some point. I have no memory. I can't wait for next season. Next season I get BM Trinket. I'm gonna be so happy. Why is my queue so slow? What happened? No, BM trinket doesn't make you teabag. Advice for new players starting PvP arena. New players should not really be playing arena. It will just make you hate the game. You should go with battlegrounds until you learn what every class can do to you. It can take up to 20 years. It's not gonna take that long in TBC. Classes don't have that many spells. What's more annoying, Holy Paladin Warrior or Druid Warrior? Depends what you're playing. Usually Druid Warrior is more annoying.
Hail. Goodbye.
Good morning and grats for rank 1. Any clue which should be the last day to spend out current arena points prior to the PvP reset? Tuesday, if you're on EU, I guess. We're not secure rank 1 yet. We're rank 1 last season, but this season we're not. At least not yet. They need to make a TBC era and then Wrath of the Lich King era, then end it there. I guess. I don't think I'll play either one if I have any other option. There is no retail. Defend it. Priest casually turned on deterrence. Sometimes, I don't even know. For you, rank 1 is easy, right? No, it's still a grind. You still need to get yourself, you know, in the mindset. You know, lock in. I don't make it easy on myself, trying to push rank after all day of streaming. If you do it off stream, it's significantly easier. As rogue priest, we can push on stream usually. It's not as easy, but it's definitely doable. As rogue mage, trying to push rank 1 on stream, I don't think there are any teams that did that last season. It's like impossible. Suggest a top-down RPG to try. Core Punk. Last Friday I was automatically logged out and couldn't get back in for some reason. Here I forgot to update my phone, and that was 2 old phones ago, but it took Alti like 4 days to get it fixed. Okay. I'm glad it's fixed for you. I haven't changed my phone in a long time, so I don't even remember what I have to do. Also, I always change from Samsung to Samsung, so... it's pretty easy. To log in your username and pass, then I guess they send you a code to your phone now, then you're in. I don't know. I didn't understand anything. I don't remember how it's done. I haven't had a new phone in a long time. My current phone works. Why would I buy a new one? Hello? You're 13 mini struggling? I don't understand why you don't just go to like a phone service and change the battery and it won't be struggling anymore. Was that like €100? Fuck it, do it yourself with a kit. When the day comes that my phone needs a new battery, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'll go to a place and I'll have it replaced by a bigger battery, something more dense, because you know, surely by that time they'll have the same size battery but more dense with more milliamp hours. Bada bim, bada boom, new phone. Because I mean, let's be honest, if you have an S tier phone right now, in 5 years, it will still be the same S tier phone with worse battery. Like the phone improvements year by year are not what they used to be. Is an iPhone 13 waterproof? It held up well. Don't they downgrade camera quality with some magic way? Don't know. But also, if that's like an issue for you, you can jailbreak it. You can put whatever software you want on it. I don't really spend my money on anything, dude. I like spending money as much as the next guy. You know what the problem is? I guess it's not even a problem. The thing is, I don't like wasting money. And it feels like nowadays, a lot of shit you can buy is a waste of money. What's your favorite expansion? Legion. You gotta be frugal. I mean, I'm pretty privileged. I don't have to be frugal. I will spend my money if I feel like it's worth it. Sometimes I don't know, it's like realistically the only thing I spend my money on is my car, outside of pure necessities. And on the car it's basically pure necessities too. I don't watch WoW streams often, but here for support. Love your YouTube shorts. Thanks, man. I've been thinking, like, I'm tired of making YouTube videos. I don't see the purpose of them as much as I used to, because it's just basically a clip or a VOD of my stream, and it makes more sense to do a stream on YouTube like I do right now, and then if there's something good, I just clip it and make a short out of it. You don't like Legion because of the huge numbers? Fair. I work too damn hard for my money. Bills, kids, and guns. Guns are probably expensive. Especially like if you like guns and you want to collect them. Like the cool ones probably cost you quite a bit. I've got about 3k in my AR. In my AR, are that like, is that like additions to one gun, or you have different assault rifles? Just one with goodies. Whatever floats your boat, man. I think if I was into guns, I wouldn't really buy a gun and get a bunch of thingamajigs for it. I'll probably buy a bunch. I'll buy like some cool shit. No, I've never been to Russia.
What now?
That was easy win. I'll just do it later. I was gonna go to the auction house and auction my gems, but It's fine. The real waste is ammo. Oh, if you want to actually shoot your guns, I guess, yeah. I don't know. Doesn't shooting your gun decrease its value as a collectible if it's like a nice one, if it's a rare one? Surely you don't want to shoot it. It's like a car, I assume. So what? I have to clean it every time I shoot it if I want to keep it. So you go to the range, you shoot it, and then you go back home, you disassemble it, clean every single piece, you reassemble it, and it's like nothing happened. Maybe a silly question. Are guns rated for a specific amount of ammo? Let's say 50,000 bullets. Is there a bullet rating on guns? How long they're good for? How many bullets they're good for? Do they wear at all? I have no idea. The barrel has bullet rating. I mean, if I wanna... I literally think the guns would be like a car. You have a nice car that you drive around and you know, for daily use, and then you have some really nice ones that you never drive, or you have like a track car that you just send and it's meant for driving hard. So maybe you buy a cheap gun and you shoot the hell out of it. You go to the range every week or whatever and you send it. Like what is the cheapest bullet you can get? If I want to shoot guns, I'll probably buy the gun that is the cheapest and uses the cheapest ammo. What if it blows up in your hand? What if you crash your car and break your neck? .22 caliber, .22. Wait, isn't .22 kind of big? Because you know, the lower the number, the higher the size, right? Is that how it works? .22 is very small. I thought it was the opposite for caliber. I thought a small caliber means a big bullet and a big caliber means a small bullet. Good morning. Well, firecrackers are not really comparable to guns. I don't think guns blow up in your hand as often as firecrackers do. To be honest, I'd rather shoot a gun than throw a firecracker. I've never touched a firecracker. Fuck that. Oh, it's gauges, not calibers. Ah, yeah. It's like gauge, as in like, let's say wire. My bad. Gaugey. No, not like that. Not gaugey. Give me fire. I think your chat is mostly Americans. It's not, it's mostly Europeans. By single country, it is mostly Americans. Like, Americans are the highest percentage from a select country. But if you combine all countries, it's by far more EU than US. You've never seen a real gun up close? I remember seeing one for the first time. It was a long time ago. And I remember thinking to myself, it's much smaller than I thought it would be. They look bigger in the movies. I guess it would depend on the gun. That's what she said. Guns washing up ashore is crazy. Wouldn't they sink? Aren't they heavy? How do they wash ashore of the river? Miru now, thank you for the 5 months. Is this rogue a bot? What is this body behavior? I couldn't finish it because he... I couldn't finish it because I got free fired in the same millisecond. Nope, that's not the button you want to press. You're looking for a frost shock, my dude. A very strong flow of water. I meant assault rifles, grenades, mines, and other small arms and explosive. Bro, if I see small arms or explosive wash up the river, I mean, I guess handguns, okay, maybe I'll touch. Explosives, grenades and shit, I'm not touching, bro. I think you have to be absolutely mental to touch an explosive that has washed up ashore. Oh, look, a grenade! Let me go and grab that real quick. Some people go magnet fishing in the river specifically to find weapons.
Can I help you?
Seems like a gamble. You find a weapon, you're chilling. You find an explosive, definitely not chilling. Bro, have you seen shorts of that guy that goes magnet fishing and always calls the police? They must be thinking at this point, oh my god, this guy again. What did he find now? He's so annoying. Even the police is like, can you stop finding guns? Stop looking for them. Please. Please, bro. Every time he goes magnet fishing in the river, he finds a gun and he's always like, oh my god, a gun, and calls the police. And then the police comes and it's like the same thing all over again. You can see it on their face that it happens a lot. They're so done with him. The local nut job found another gun. We're gonna go shooting in Bulgaria, like range shooting, but to be honest, I didn't organize it because I thought it would be a hassle. I thought it would take at least a couple of hours. I'm like, do I care enough? Because you can't even make an appointment online. You have to kind of call them and like make an appointment in advance and then show up, and then you have like safety training and stuff. It's a whole procedure. I'm like, I don't know if I can be bothered. I'm sure it's faster the second time. But the first time you have to go through all the safety stuff, you have to do like a register and... The first time would be slow, the second time would be way faster. Also, when I saw the prices of bullets, it's crazy. 50 cents a bullet? That's a robbery. There's no way a bullet costs 50 cents. I was thinking the fastest way you can see your money fly away is going to the gas station and, putting in premium fuel, and you just see the dollars fly off. I now think it might be like an automatic. You squeeze the trigger and you just see 40 cents, 40 cents, 40 cents, 40 cents, 40 cents. Yeah, you rent the gun, so you pay for the gun and they pay for the ammo. Exactly. I think you should bring your own gun, and your own ammo is probably way cheaper. I just refuse to believe it's 50 cents a bullet. No shot is that expensive. What? Bro, that guy ice lanced me in Frost Nova and I took 400 damage. I hate parry, dude. I hit Ghost Strike, parry. Let's see, how much is ammo? I could probably Google it. How much is ammo in Bulgaria? Let's see. Uh, uh, uh. So, 545 X39 FMJ. The whole box is 43 cents. It has 30 bullets. Is that right? Does that sound right? It does not sound right. Maybe it's per bullet? Does it say per bullet? It doesn't say per bullet. It just says a box of 30 bullets. 545 X39 FMJ. Barnaul. 43 cents. They're called rounds, not bullets. Why, what's the difference? Maybe it's for the box itself. I see a gecko brand. They seem to have a lot of bullets, this gecko brand. It's probably a famous one. Wait. This is Giga defended. Bullets from Temu. You don't really want bullets from Temu, do you? What if they explode in your hand? You probably don't want to buy cheap bullets. I think recently I watched the video. of I don't know where it was. I want to say India or something, Pakistan, somewhere in that area. And they were like reusing shells and basically remaking the rounds. It looked sketchy as hell. Like, I was watching it, people in the comments were like, this is rage bait, isn't it? They were like, they'll take the shell, stuff it all the way to the top with gunpowder, and then they press the actual bullet on top and go to the next one. People are like, what the hell am I watching? Which is a fair question.
What do you need?
My buddy saves all his brass aka shells to remake bullets. He has a press though. I know that's a thing. People do remake their bullets for sure. But they also have this thing that gives you the exact amount of gunpowder you need, right? You don't eyeball it. Bro, when I was a kid, I remember people don't really have like the guns that you see in US in Bulgaria. They have like the air guns, gas pistols, stuff like that. They don't even use real bullets. They use like those little like lead things. Bulgaria has higher air rifle power limit than UK. Grains. Yeah. It is uncommon for someone in Bulgaria to have a firearm. Maybe like a gas pistol or something, like an air gun, like a soft gun. Projectile reusable, primer not reusable, casing reusable, powder obviously not reusable. How is the projectile reusable? How can the projectile be reusable, right? There's a mini explosion, the projectile exits the barrel, flies towards the target, and completely obliterates itself. Musket balls were reusable. Okay. Who's bringing a musket? Actually, probably some people are bringing muskets. Is it allowed to bring a musket to a firing range? Probably. Actually, it's probably allowed. No one stopped me the other day. And the only thing I imagine is that maybe some fire ranges have like a power limit. And maybe like a caliber limit. Eyes without a face. Today is gonna be a battleground day for most of it, I think. I want to keep my 2's MMR if we decide to do something with Zico. Wait, if I go to a shooting range with my musket, people will make fun of me? Is the gun community not accepted? Like accepting like the gym community? Like imagine making fun of a skinny guy in a gym. If I want to shoot my musket, well, people make fun of me. Actually, I would assume people think it's cool. They'll be like, whoa, dude, what is that? You're like, it's a musket. Why is the revuel to 600k base? Dude, that... You see the video I sent you? That's insane. 100 kilometers per hour in first gear is obscene. Lamborghini Revuelto does 0 to 100 in first gear. 100, yeah, 100 kilometers an hour in first gear. My sports bike can do 120 in first gear, 270 in sixth. That Lambo did 370 in sixth. It had one more gear. No, it did 370 in seventh. It had one more gear. It has 8 gears. I really want one now. Strucy, I hate to break it to you, but you might need to work a couple of more years for one. You might not be quite there yet. My bike costs like 5k, weighs 200 kilos, and is almost as fast as a Lambo. It's not almost as fast as a Lambo. That's what I was thinking. What? How big of a tank does a per fuel does a Lamborghini have? It has to be at least 60 liters. It's 90. Realistically, it's probably still not enough. 90 liters. If you step on it, what is it good for? 150 kilometers? A V12 that goes to 9,500 RPM. My A6 Audi has 65 liters. Bro, my S4 has 65 liters. I think 65 is not that big. But you think, why would the Lamborghini have a higher one, right? I was thinking you want to save weight, so you want to put enough, but you're not going to put enough for cruising, right? Who's doing long distance traveling in a Revuelto? That's why I was thinking 60 liters. Because you go to the gas station, then you drive it for like 100 kilometers, and then you go back to the gas station, and then you park it, right? Exactly. Who does a daily commute in a Revuelto? You go with it every once in a while, you trash the shit out of it, you refuel it, you park it back into your garage. And there are no polar bears in Bulgaria, bro. Bulgaria is closer to Egypt than to Norway. Actually, I don't even know if that's true. I just said it. Let's see. Let's ask AI. If you draw a straight line from Sofia, is it closer to Norway or Egypt? I assume Egypt is closer. Internet says Revuelto has 85-liter tank, and in full speed you come around 120-150 kilometers. Bro, that's hilarious.
Mokra. Go with honor.
Sofia to Egypt is 1,240 kilometers. Sofia to Norway is 2,000 kilometers. It's actually not even close. It's more hilarious that it's empty after 15 to 20 minutes. You know what's more hilarious? I calculated my car's injector output. They're capable of producing or like pumping more than 500 milliliters per minute. The exact number was something around 700 or something like that. If you want to max it out. It's a 700 milliliters per minute. 65-liter tank. 90 minutes. 90 minutes at full speed. Honestly, not that bad. "90 minutes at full throttle is actually kind of insane. Theoretically. "90 minutes at full throttle. Limited at 250. So you'll be able to go almost 400 kilometers at full throttle. Not bad. Actually, not as bad as I thought. We don't have any wildlife in Bulgaria that can kill you. Realistically. We had our first bear death in decades this year, actually. Some guy got mauled by a bear. We have more people in Bulgaria that have died from lightnings than from wild animals. How many people per year die from wildlife in Bulgaria? Let's see. It's not many. On average, 0. Bulgaria's brown bear population is estimated between 3 and 500. Before a rare incident in May 2026, when a hiker was killed by a protective mother bear in the Vitusha mountain. The last fatal bear attack occurred in 2010 in the Rhodope region. That equates to roughly 0.06 deaths per year. Bulgaria has a large wolf population, over 1,000, and abundant wild boars, and there are no recorded human fatalities from wolf or boar attacks in modern history. Bulgaria is home to 2 primary venomous species of snakes, nose-horned viper and common European adder. While bites occur occasionally, fatalities are virtually non-existent. Bees and wasps, 1 to 3 deaths per year from bees. Allergic. What? And it says, in terms of predatory or aggressive wildlife, you're far more likely to be struck by lightning in Bulgaria than killed by a wild animal. That's exactly what I said, by the way. AI stole my answer. Model 3 would be the same, 90 minutes at full capacity, full speed, 230 kilometers per hour. Yeah, according to my calculations, just by, by injector output, the Audi will do also 90 minutes at full throttle. What about dogs? How many dogs are... Let's ask. What about dogs? It's still gonna be virtually 0. One fatality every 2 to 3 years. There is no rabies in Bulgaria either. There's nothing in the sea. In general, I don't know, it's... Bulgaria really is a very... safe space when it comes to wildlife. There's nothing here that is like venomous or like that poisonous that will kill. Actually, we have poison mushrooms. They will definitely kill you. Bulgaria is opposite of Australia. Bulgaria is opposite of Australia. Like I think if we exclude very Western Europe, like Netherlands and Denmark and stuff, we have to have the least amount of, dangerous wildlife. I don't know. Denmark probably has the least amount. Do they even have wildlife over there? I don't know. We got wolves recently in Denmark. We have a lot of wolves in Bulgaria. 0 reported cases. They're not that big. Also, they don't really attack humans. Like, our wolves are what in US you would call coyote. Roughly that's... They're not that big. Let's see, how big are Bulgarian wolves? They're not that big. It's Eurasian grey wolf. I stand corrected. Males 40 kilos. Males 40 kilos, around 120 centimeters long. Okay. It's actually bigger than I thought it was. They don't look that big from afar. I've seen wolves. Not up close, thankfully. But they didn't look that big. Would you 1v1 Jaguar for 500,000 USD? Do Jaguars attack humans? Actually, it's not Jaguar that you don't have to be worried about. It's the other one. It's the cheetah. There are no human fatalities from cheetahs, are there? There are no documented records of a wild cheetah ever killing a human. Yeah, they don't really... Apparently cheetahs are kind of... chill? I guess? Jaguars? I don't know. Let's see Jaguars. What about Jaguars? I don't think Jaguars is that high either. Maybe kids or babies. There were 84 total Jaguar attacks on humans between 1950 and 2025, which is 75 years. With roughly 31 resulting in fatalities, so less than half. That is not the question though, because you can maybe scare away a Jaguar or fight it off and buy yourself some time to survive. Can you actually kill a Jaguar though? I don't think so. How heavy is a Jaguar? It's probably heavier than me. I'm 85. Adult male Jaguar weighs between 60 and 120 kilos. So let's say somewhere in the middle, 90 kilos. $90 of pure low center of gravity muscle. Hey, it's not looking good for me. On average, it would be heavier than me, with more muscle mass than me. Also, 5 knives on each limb, another 4 in the mouth. I think it's GG, yeah. I don't think humans are are built to fight jaguars. Like our center of mass is pretty high, so like it's way easier to put a human off balance than it is to put a cat off balance. Once you're on the ground, you're probably screwed. If you don't have a weapon, what do you do? Go for the eyes, I guess? I don't know. I think you're screwed. Because it will tip you over very easily. Okay, imagine 90 kilos just pushing you, leaning on you. It will definitely tip you over. We played with Zico. We're a bit higher. We kind of griefed the last couple of games. Yeah, we're about 27 something. Feel the power. Are we playing again today? Maybe. We can make tools? Exactly. 1v1 unarmed. Human is pretty ass. But we can make tools. We can make weapons. Now, if you have a spear or something, 1v1 a jaguar, and you have a spear, maybe? It reminds me of this. Wait. What's the opposite of ps, ps, ps? Yeah, no. No, 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 no. Old PC would have said he could take it. I could take it in the Audi. Am I allowed to bring a car? I'm taking the Hummer. Oh my god, when we're in Bulgaria, or like when when Strucy and the boys came to visit Bulgaria, we saw a Hummer. Yo, what's up, Sucks Now? What do you mean, what's audible? My neighbor had one for a while. Yeah, but is it that one? The really old one? Whole neighborhood was shaking when drove off. newer and way bigger. You see Hummers sometimes like on TV or in movies and stuff. And they look big, or you see them in US and they look big. But you can't really... You don't really realize how big they are until you see them in real life on our small European roads. They're so big. They're just... How are they even real cars? They're cartoonishly big. The same way I reacted when I saw a tank for the first time. I saw a tank for the first time. It's so much bigger than you expect it to be. I mean, I know in your head you're picturing a tank and you're like, okay, yeah, it's big, right? It's definitely big. Way bigger. Let's see the actual dimensions. It is 10 meters long, 4 meters wide, and 3 meters tall. So that means that the tank literally will not fit in that room either direction. It is bigger than this room I'm currently in. Do you stream threes on TBC? Yeah, when I play threes. Mr. Slugsnail, thank you for gifted. It weighs over 50 tons. Got boxers now. That's a train, isn't it? I don't see any boxers. Audi A4 Estate versus Hummer. Hummer H1. I think the most obvious difference is like how wide it is. Hey, we had 5 people in the S4. Okay. And everyone fit. Ish. Shoulder to shoulder? Yes. But did you fit? Yes. When we got Nah, it wasn't so bad. I call shotgun. Shotgun was pretty much exclusively for Timmy. He's a tank. Good morning. So I need flash powder? I need more poison. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. How are we losing? We're losing the objective. Ah. Oh, Hamel kills vanish. Unlucky. How big was that hammer? 942. I have 815 top end damage with no buffs. Okay, I have Mark of the Wild. With Mark of the Wild, that's it. God damn. Yeah, man. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, mm, mm. What gear are you using? You can do exclamation point gear and see it. Exactly. Today we should do some 3v3 at some point. Let's see. The boys. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Jesus. Mm, 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 mm. mm, 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 mm. Okay, the boys have answered about threes. Hydra said yes. Zico asked ETA. The Hydra is gonna say an hour, and we're gonna add 2 hours to it. If he says 3 p.m., it's gonna be like 5 p.m. So, Hydra said 3v3 in like 5 to 6 hours. All right. Doable, I guess. I mean, there will be no queues. Let's see. Let me look. What am I in 3v3? My horde is lower MMR, higher rating. This is the rogue that was marinated by Zico's demon.
interesting. If you ever need any...
I need to vendor. Actually, wait. I'm gonna leave all of these queues. I'll go auction everything, vendor everything, make some poisons, buy some flash powder, and then queue some arena. What's going on with your Pico? Not much. Can we see some more demonic El Pico arena? I guess. We can also queue some twos with Zico, but it's gonna be giga dampened. We can't do twos into threes with Zico. If we're gonna play twos, we only play twos. I have to do a night stream. Mm-mm.
Greetings, traveler. May the eternal sun shine upon you.
What's my current rating? My horde is 2613 in twos. It's nowhere near high enough. And 2878 2178 in threes, which is also nowhere near high enough. My alliance is high in twos and even lower in threes. So I actually need a lot of rating in threes. In twos, I don't need that much. In twos, I need 200. I guess in threes, I also need around 200, but it's way longer to get 200 in threes because there aren't as many teams. $300 in twos? Yeah, something like that. What music would you listen to while playing, if any? I like everything. There is music on Twitch. Is it a good business to buy ore, smelt it, and sell the materials on the auction house? Well, you have to check every day what is the difference between the ore and the bar and see if there is money in it. I used to make some money like that when I was mining. It's not much. It's usually a couple of silver difference between the ore and the bar. So let's say 100 ore would be like 300 silver difference. So you're making 3 gold for every 100 bars you sell. So I guess you would be making gold, just very slowly. At that point, it's better to just go farm mobs for gray items. What's my lair? I actually don't know. Why do you need my lair? I don't track my lair. I don't track my lair in TBC. Why would I? Yeah. Open world is dead. It is. Let's see. Yeah, end of season. I might change my schedule for the next couple of days until the season ends. Because I can't really play any of my rogues. But today you mentioned some streamers you watch. Do you like Payo as a streamer? Yeah. I don't really watch him that often though. Does he know I can't click that? He might not know. Maybe he does. I don't know. He didn't even give me food, this guy. Red Priest. Just wanna open red. I'm just gonna open red. Resist my cheap shot.
What's up? Be good. Yo, have a good one.
Yeah, let's see. 22. Attention, please. What did I just watch? I'm actually a Ukrainian streamer myself. I mainly stream on TikTok where I've built a small audience of about 10,500 followers, but I only recently started streaming on YouTube. I was actually inspired by watching you, so I decided to give it a try too. I feel like as far as content creating goes and like trying to live the dream and have like the dream job, streaming is probably the worst one. Because you're trading time for money one-to-one. So it's basically like a real job. That's the issue with it. Well, if you're a YouTuber, if you make videos or some kind of other, I don't know, online stuff. Okay. Any dispels in the lair? I'm really bad spec for this. I don't have Vow poisons. Wait, I gotta pee. Yeah, I agree, but it also pays off. You get to do something you genuinely enjoy and you can make money from it at the same time. I don't think you make as much money as you think you do, Derby.
Time is money, friend. Keep it real.
Dollar bill, yo. Stay home all day, play games. Oh, Lulas. How are you making more money from streaming on TikTok or like from 10,000 followers on TikTok than a full-time job? That's impossible. How shit is your full-time job?
Shut up. Have a good one.
$500 a month salary is. Then maybe you can make more. Too hard though, maybe, yeah. With someone donating. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Dude, we calculated yesterday with Zico and Hadra. We're calculating how much per hour a streamer gets paid. Not much. Mm-mm, mm-mm-mm. All depends on viewership. I mean, yeah, no shit. Bro, what is this?
Yo. Be good.
But honestly, streaming is comparable to a regular job in the way that it works. Because you're trading your time for money, right? The only difference would be that you can get unlimited extra hours. Maybe if your job doesn't allow you to do extra like overtime.
Time is money, friend. Have a good one.
The vast majority of streamers you see
Hey, how you
make
doing?
shit money.
Keep it real.
They make nothing. They make like less than $20 an hour. That's before tax. What carries a lot of streamers is the fact that you can stream as much as you want.
Time is money, friend.
So sure, you're making $15 an hour, but you can stream 10 hours a day, 6 days a week. You can brute force it. How much do you make? I'm not allowed to say. I won't go into specifics. It is double digits per hour. It's not triple digit per hour. Average salary in Ukraine is about $10 for an 8-hour workday. That's a little bit over $1 an hour. Damn. How cheap is Ukraine? Imagine. I just can't be bothered waiting for the sack, so I just have the priest. Approx reckoning. Resist. I'll just let him heal. Make this game longer. Maybe it's fun.
Hey, how you doing? Keep it real.
Okay, I make between 99 an hour and $1 an hour. Somewhere in between. You say double, so minimum is 10. Damn, you got me. Minimum wage in Germany is 14 euro an hour. I promise you there's streamers that make way less than that. I don't know what's the minimum wage in Bulgaria. per hour. I don't think there is per hour. There is a monthly minimum wage of, I want to say 620. I don't actually know what the minimum wage is. I think it's 620 per month. For this year, it goes up every year by some amount. Next year it's probably going to be like 630 or something. He cloaked the fear. That's definitely not worth. He dodged him as well. He dodged him again. Oh, this rogue is so dead. He doesn't know what he's doing. He prepped. Is there revenge chip shop? Resist, I assume. Oh no, he got rolled it. Zero's Wild, thank you for 3 months. What's crazy to me is that a rogue can play like this and he still kills a Shadow Priest. Maybe the Shadow Priest was under gear, but so was the rogue. €3 per hour net is the Bulgarian minimum salary. Yeah. I don't know. You can't really survive on minimum salary in Bulgaria though. 620 is crazy. Maybe if you don't pay rent. If you don't have to pay rent, I mean, it's still gonna be close. There's no way.
Yo, have a good one.
I honestly don't know who in Bulgaria makes minimum wage. What do you have to do to make minimum wage? I think it's very rare. the main thing minimum salary is used for in Bulgaria is establishing how much social contribution you have. Because the social contribution is based on the minimum salary. About 600k workers getting minimum? No. Definitely not. Not that many people make minimum wage realistically, because what happens if you have a business, you pay yourself minimum salary and the rest of it you distribute dividends. So you lower your contribution.
Time is money, friend. Keep it real.
Oh, that's why people are asking me about Audible, because there's like this Twitch Audible thing that is in the middle of my screen. Why do people say money doesn't make you happy? I don't know, it definitely does. For sure it does. You know what they say? Money doesn't buy happiness, but I'd rather be sad in a Bugatti. Let's see. Can this be the art? Yeah, it can.
Hey, how you doing? Have a good one.
What is the name of the server you're playing? TVC Anniversary. Spanish Shutter. Sometimes it's good to remember and appreciate the good time we have. And we can celebrate it with a Twitch Prime Tier 1 or a gifted sub. No, he didn't sacrifice his void.
What's up? Be good.
Poisons? Yeah. Sure did a lot of damage there. Any plans for El Pico today? I do not have any plans for El Pico today.
Yo! Keep it real.
What's the best class I've played with? The best. Played with every class. What do you mean? I've only played with mages and priests, but you know, I am aspiring to one day play with the best class. Look, I just haven't gotten there yet. What answer did you expect, man? Mm, 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 mm. 10 a.m. I could sleep already. Tomorrow I'll start my stream way later.
Time is money,
Because
friend.
I can't really do anything. I was even gonna end the stream now and come online later because I have nothing to do. I only have skirmishes because it's the end of the season. It's the end of the season, so that's probably what I'm gonna do. Anyways, chat, I think I'll call it for now and I'll restart the stream later. Maybe in like 4 or 5 hours or something. And do a night stream where we'll have some 2s and 3s. Anyways, thanks for watching. Follow if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys later today. Ciao.